Not 69?
Okay.
Nope, not yet.
Don't worry,
Alright.
we're not your
alive.
favorite three yet.
I can go
Welcome
for the
to-
recap if ever. Oh, excuse me, Montresor.
Welcome to another episode of D&D with Noobs. Episode number 68. And Wraith, did you say you wanted to do the?
I do if nobody else has it.
I always have it. I always have it. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
well, that's why you got 16 points. I have two.
Go
I think.
for it.
2 inspirations. I could have 3.
Go
All right.
crush it.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. Okay,
Crush
okay.
it.
We start out. We're in our house in Aladrine, and Rogar has a vision while in his ethereal world, and it leads him to believe that we need to go to Orava. We decide to go to the king for advice. Rodan communes with his spirit world with little effect. Rogar communes with the spirit world or Rogar communes with his wolf spirit and finds that the attack on Alandrine was a scouting party. So after talking to the king, we fortify the portal and wait until reinforcements arrive. Rodan runs up to the portal to set up his tent. The plans are to stay for a fortnight, but Rogar fears we need to go to Oravan now. So we go back to the king to get his blessings to leave, and he says that it is okay and gives us a map. The map shows 3 main cities over there. Tavadik, that have Naga, and then Norg, which have giants and ogres, and then orcs at Tinagar. So we went and got he gave us a boat. And while we headed down, we headed down to Alanqual to board a royal ship. The king gave us one of his boats. So while sailing, several of our team get into a gambling game with a deckhand. Ill-advised. However, as usual, Rodan wins.
Ill-advised.
But Rodan,
Shiny
feeling
one.
sorry for the poor deckhand, slides him some coin.
You are saying deckhand, right?
Deckhand. What? I'm not deckhand. Deckhand. Deckhand.
He's already got
deckhand.
that in it.
Wait.
Yeah, that's taken care of with
Is that
his
going back
weapon.
to dickery? Oh, boy.
Let's go find a library.
I always find that in my writings.
I know, shiny one.
Approaching the shore, we see a fisherman. Balazar has a very bad idea, so we don't use it.
I missed that one. I was coughing. What was that?
He said Balazar has a really bad idea, so we don't use it.
He just summed up this whole campaign.
Thorvin casts tongues on Yad. And,
Apply ice
Yad,
Oh my
to
God.
forehead.
applies,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
What I did
Is that
I had
allowed
that was
on
bad.
Twitch?
Yadricil. I think it was to just jump on him and kill him.
All
And
my
we
ideas
we
are
needed
great.
information. I know that is your typical one, but we said no.
Kill first, ask questions.
And that's the wrong. That's a bad idea. So we didn't use it. We didn't use that's right as something else too. Yeah. So Thorvin casts tongues on Yad, and Yad flies to the ogre and puts on his ogre hat to disguise himself so he can talk to the fisherman.
Which went great.
Things don't go so well. Yad makes a bad ogre. The ogre fisherman attacks him. Yad starts off showing how little he knows about ogres. The ogres then grapple with him. Yad tries to polymorph to a fish. He fails again. The ogre grabs Yad and holds him underwater. Yad at this time casts Geese. He commands the ogre to lift him out of the water and put him on his shoulder. They then start talking. While talking, the rest of the fifth temple arrive. We keep it friendly. See, that's the difference, Balazar. We keep it friendly.
What? I'm
The
more
ogre's
friendly.
god is Ushmesh.
What's wrong with
Balazar
kill
makes
first?
fun of Ushmesh, and Smiley punches him. Balazar gives him a hot foot. He tells us of then we calm down again, and then the ogre tells us of a black temple at the Orc town. We decide to head out on foot for Tinagar. And that's where we are, on foot, heading for Tenagar.
Tenagar.
Did I earn a
No
point?
inspiration point for that.
is
That was
definitely a
pitiful.
point.
I think you should get 2 of them for
I'm
calling
kidding.
out Balasar and the bad ideas. That's just my personal opinion.
I found that phone number for you, Ruggy.
That did get a laugh from everybody.
Balls, I got that phone
Except
number
me,
for you.
'cause I didn't hear it
Be right
because
back.
I was calling.
What phone number is that for?
That's for the burn unit.
All of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Oh, God.
You alright over there, Balasar?
All of y'all
Molly?
shut the fuck up.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
good.
So, Wraith, you definitely get a point of inspiration.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Do I get a point of inspiration?
No, you get negative.
Can you take one of his away? For,
Yeah,
just because?
you donate yours to Wraith.
I'm not sure if Balasar has any.
He's in the negative. He owes
I have
inspiration.
5. Thank you.
5 in the hole? Dang, dude.
Oh, I have 5 total.
How did
Alright.
you get all those?
I do stuff.
Cheated.
Huh.
Okay, so you guys took off on your brooms away from where Smiley was, heading in the general direction of the work capital. And,
Smiley is with us.
We'll miss you, Smiley.
No, he's with us.
No, he's
he's
not.
not.
He's not with
No.
He's fishing.
Yeah, he stayed fishing.
What's the name of that
yeah.
orc capital again?
Tenragar.
And so you're heading that way, and everyone make a perception check.
Oh shit! I'm about to
Huh.
perceive the hell of some stuff.
That's interesting.
Remember, Jack, you have
Already.
+5.
Perception.
Oh, that's the wrong shit.
I have -2. Come on, big money.
I'm kicking ass.
I am wise. Balazar just sees his burn bandages.
Yeah, Balazar, that one too.
All of y'all fucking suck.
Alright, so, Jack, with your keen eye, you see a like a wagon coming down like a dirt road, heading towards the ogre settlement that you're kind of flying away from.
All right. And
Looks pretty a sizable wagon. You can't read. You can definitely tell that there's writing on the side of it, but from this distance, you can't see what it is.
Let's rob it. Let's make an impression.
I
go say
figured
what's
we
up.
just go kill everyone first, and then we'll ask questions
I
later.
was just gonna
We'll
say
go
hi.
Balazar.
Hey, how's it going?
So is
That's-
this wagon? Are we
much
going?
better.
Yeah, should I sneak up on it, or you want to go check it
I
out?
think
Yeah,
it's
do
just
a
a
bird.
wagon. Let's just approach it.
Is it going away from us?
It's coming actually kind of towards you.
Like
Yeah,
on the same trail we're on?
Well, you're flying above.
Oh, I pictured us
And-
flying like 10 feet above the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, you're like you.
There is no wagon. You don't see
See,
it
I
yet.
like to stay low because of
I don't see anything.
All right. Well, he sees it from a distance, and nobody else really noticed it.
Right.
It's kind of a speck at this point, but Jack's keen eye can tell that it's a wagon.
That's right.
I see it.
23.
So tell us, Jack. Tell us what you see.
I'm not sure what I see.
Wow. I'm
I've
gonna
got
need to,
both eyes
work on
closed
that.
because I was
Because your perception was so
emptying
good.
my koozie.
Well, let's just approach it cautiously. There's
Yeah.
no reason to get too worried yet.
Well, if it's coming
Well,
towards the
it's a
ogre
wagon.
town. Yeah. No one here's friendly.
Yeah, and they're going to recognize us, right? We're not an ogre, we're not an orc, and we're not
That's
a...
right.
This is
But
going to be a
there
battle.
are 8 of
so-
us, and it's better to approach us friendly. You know, we don't always have to worry about how they're going to see us.
We do in
taking
this
out-
area.
I say we send
Bahamut's
Rogar and Balazar
There,
as
see,
our
We have
emissaries.
Bahamut's tooth with us.
Oh, Lord.
Are
Yeah,
we
they'll
worried?
be fine.
No.
They won't
Let's
start a fight.
go see.
Get my blood flowing in my hand.
That's
Did-
right.
have we
mess somebody up.
rested since we met Smiley?
No.
Okay.
I'm still short on a couple things.
I
All
need-
right, well,
See,
if
I
we're
still
gonna,
show everything, but I don't think I got damaged in the other one.
I've got a little damage, but that's all right. So
From
So,
what?
I mean,
your surroundings right now, you're kind of like in a big open field, but
Yeah.
there are a few large black rocks in the area that maybe you could use to hide if
Yep.
you wanted to try to hide.
I'm headed for a rock. I'm like, I don't really want to start shit right now,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I think it might be
I'm
better
gonna
to
say
be smooth and silent.
I just want to go say hi.
Yeah,
see
go
what's up.
past without
yeah,
training,
I'm with
whatever.
Balazar on this one.
Oh my
What?
god.
Oh, I'm in.
I
If
know-
the
I know
shiny
that's
one
a
is
rare
in, I am in.
Oh,
I want entertainment, baby.
Can I follow from a distance?
You
sure.
can't be a coward. Let's go.
You know,
Not a
you can have
coward.
about half of them hide, and the other there.
I want to be far enough away
That's
when the
not a bad
blood
idea.
splatters. I don't get covered in it. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back.
I dropped behind me.
I dropped my tray of forks and knives. I was preparing lunch when this wagon showed up.
He was getting ready to attack with all those things.
So I guess me, Race, and
gonna imagine
Balasar are
thinking.
headed towards the wagon while the rest of the party hides like a bunch of
I
ninnies.
think that's not a bad idea
Or-
because
Yeah.
then
Oh my god.
we can hold up to the first attacks. Then they get a surprise attack if they decide to take
What about
us on.
Thorvin? Come on, Thorvin. Come
I
with
think
us,
that's
man.
pretty good.
I know you got it in you.
I'm with you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
The
typical.
four
I'll
big
land
guys
with you.
and then the four others
All right. So
are hiding behind a rock.
I pull
So-
Rodan aside and say, "What do you want to call our new group?" You, me, Jack.
just the three of us.
Yeah, you, me, Jack. It's gonna be
The fractional fifth.
yeah, 3/5 of a
fractional.
temple.
So do you guys stay? Do you guys stay on your broom to approach, or do you get off your brooms and walk?
No, I'd get off my broom.
Yeah,
At
I'm
this
gonna land and get off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to be on foot.
You don't want to be flying on a broom, meet people.
Okay.
I don't want them
So-
to know I got a broom.
You're right.
So the four of you start walking up towards the wagon that's heading your way, and it is a pretty good distance away. But you got down off your brooms and you see him kind of slow a little bit when he's like on the road coming towards you.
Because they see us.
Yeah,
Or they
And,
Are we
see-
are we within shouting distance?
I would say yes.
Then I'd like
What
to
the fuck are
shout
you
out,
doing
"Hail
here?"
friend!"
As the
you
arrow
know-
catches him in the shoulder.
Go ahead.
It's going to catch me in my plate, and it will bounce it off. So I'm not too worried about an arrow.
These are giant orc
With all
arrows.
that, hey, with all that oil he's got on there, it's not just gonna bounce off. It's gonna ricochet and hit somebody else.
Slide off. You'd better worry those of you behind me.
I ain't worried. I'm gonna shoot him too.
You're with us. Anyway, I yell, "Hail friend!"
Elfriend?
So he keeps on coming towards you, still a little bit slow and hesitant. And as he gets closer to you, you notice that there is an orc at the reins, and there's actually two horses pulling this cart.
Dude.
And he gives you all a strange look, and you can tell he's like an older orc, and one of his eyes has like a scar over it, and it's white. It looks like he took
Like
some
mine.
damage,
Old.
very much like Thorvin's.
And I say, orc friend, dude, that is one badass scar. What the hell did you do?
I killed a damn dragonborn.
Oh, really? He must have been a real bastard. Because I've killed a couple of my kind too. They were
What
a
kind
bunch
of
of jerks.
dragonborn?
Yeah, I've known some asshole dragonborns too.
What kind of dragonborn?
One of
What's
those
up?
metallic sissies like you two.
Mm.
Oh! You hear that, Balsar?
Oh
We're
my
a bunch
God.
of metallic sissies.
We're not here to.
Are
Fight.
we within range to hear over
Yeah,
our earpiece?
This is a fight for
Oh.
sure. My God, he
Oh,
Don't
I'd
metallic
say-
what?
two
What was
dragonborns.
that?
And he's like, I'm too old to fucking fight you fuckers now, but I'm going back. I'm going back to the city, and we're coming back in force.
Oh,
and he
God.
starts to turn the
Oh.
cart around.
You ain't
Oh,
going
okay.
nowhere.
No,
You're
then-
not
then-
going
yeah.
anywhere.
Hey,
Even the
let's hold-
paladin
hey,
says no
let's
to
hold the
that.
phone. I don't know what the fuck you think you're going.
Yeah.
I run up. I run up. Oh,
No,
Now, Balazar, we could have
He can be a
stopped
fucking
him.
sissy. He can live
Yes,
out a nut.
We could stop him without killing him.
So as he's turning around the cart, Balasar launches a lightning bolt straight at the orc. So being an older orc and stuff, he doesn't really have a lot of hit points, and he just gets blasted off of the seat of the cart.
Oh, Balazar.
All right, cool. Now we got a
You know what? I run up to my brother and we just do like a gnarly Dragonborn fist bump. I was like,
And I once again am shaking my head, going,
that was amazing.
"What did we
was
learn
good.
by that?"
That was good.
What did we learn, dude? Did you not just see what he did?
Yes. And
Blasted that guy.
we learned about where we're
We
going.
learned that you need to sit in the corner, blind people with shiny armor, and watch Balasar nuke the hell out of people. That's what you need to learn.
Shut the hell up when you're talking to me.
So yeah.
Okay, I want to search the wagon, see what's in
We
there.
want to search the wagon.
But
Well,
not
yeah,
for
we've
loot to
gotta
see
try
what's
and
in
find
there.
some information out
I
of this
say we
thing.
light it
because
on fire and don't
we can't
collect
really
it.
That guy
talk to
signed
him.
his death warrant, so I'm gonna
Okay.
go search it. I'm gonna go search
Ra-
it.
I
Wraith-
think that wagon
Wraith-
would be a good way to get us there.
All right, Wraith, you said you were searching it first, so you
Yes.
roll the investigation check.
Why can't I
Okay.
roll? I blew the guy up.
That's
Yeah,
why you
'cause
can't
killed him,
investigate.
That's why you don't.
Okay, so you crawl into the back of the wagon, and you notice that there are a lot of bottles that with various labels on them that you can't read.
What language is it?
You're not sure.
Do
But
you have a
yeah,
way to
there's
decipher?
a bunch of different bottles in there that with different labels, and there is a small chest.
I look at the
Yeah, you
chest.
want
I
me
go
to-
ahead and open it. I wouldn't
Well,
expect the
You
chest
want
here
me
to
to
be
check for
trapped.
traps or something?
No,
You're
not
back
in
here with me, Jack. We're on top of a rock.
Yeah.
From
I
this
just opened-
vantage
I
point,
opened the chest.
From that
I-
vantage point, you saw a bolt of lightning.
right, and did after I saw the guy die, I'm looking around to see if anybody saw or heard that or is coming.
Yep.
Roll another perception check, Yadrisil.
Because if it's a big group, me and the
Roll,
third
yeah.
fifth temple are heading out a different way.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
see
leave you
anything
guys.
in the area.
Okay. And I
Okay,
am close enough to communicate with them,
Yes.
so I've
You,
been
you're kind of like a little bit on the outside edge of it, but you
Right.
can still hear it.
okay.
Well, I opened the chest.
Okay. It is locked.
Oh, okay. Well, then I yelled to the other guys,
Can
okay,
I
we
just
better
break
get
it?
you
I
can
wanna
better
break
get
this
Jack
stuff.
up here. I can't just
No,
open
I'm
this.
gonna break this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Strength check. 22. Yeah. So, Rogar, you grab it and you just barely get your nails in in the edge there, and just bam. Rip it
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
It is better with the cameras. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. And so the hinges actually break off, and
You are
like,
bad.
the whole top part of the chest is falling off. But inside there is 250 gold and a sealed letter.
Oh.
What kind of
That's-
seal is on it?
Yeah, what's
I'm gonna hand this. I'm gonna hand the letter to Thorvin and say, Thorvin, do you
Is-
recognize this seal at all? Does this look familiar to you?
Yeah, would I recognize any of the stamps or writing on it?
Yes, actually,
Seal.
it's a black hand. Roll a history check with advantage, Thorvin.
All right, history.
Rolling history.
Very low DC too, because you should know this.
I've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The seal is for what it's like the clan of the Black Hand. It's an alliance between black dragonborn and orcs. And
Black-
the orcs were actually some of the ones that you fought. They gave you the interesting piece of hardware you've got on your leg.
All right.
Oh,
Well, this makes me slightly angry.
yeah.
Well, this is not good.
So how many Dragonborn things are there? Like you just said, black and what are?
There are like black, green, red,
Oh,
silver.
5 colors.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different, like all of the different colors of dragons. There are colors
Okay.
of dragonborn.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Yeah, usually like if you have a color dragon, like a red or like a chromatic dragon, like a red or green or something like that.
Right.
Those are usually the evil races, and the metallics like Rogar and Balasar are the good.
So
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I had to hear another message from something across the realm. What was the alliance between again?
It was the Black Hand, and it was Black Dragonborn and orcs.
And the orcs. The same ones.
Filthy bastards.
Yeah, and these
So
are
you don't have
and
your
Thorvin
headset.
tells you that these are the same orcs that gave him his injuries.
You don't have your headset put up high enough, so
You hear that, Balasar? You did Thorvin a service.
Yeah, I
did.
did. You're welcome.
did.
High five.
You did good, boy. You did good.
Good boy.
Is it a
Say
like
that one more
a,
time, and
a
I
wax
might slide up
seal
your foot.
that?
It's a wax seal, black wax.
Well, we may
It
not.
looks like a handprint.
Well, if we open it, we'll never be able to seal it back.
Rodan,
Oh, but unless mending. Does mending work
Yeah.
on that?
Rodan,
You
why
can
don't
certainly
you
try.
Oh,
why
Lord.
don't you check this thing out, Rodan?
Yeah. So I'm gonna first. I want to see what those bottles are. So while they were breaking chests open, I'd like to do a ritual of comprehend languages.
Okay.
Oh, that's 1 hour. You all got to take your time.
Well, that's the duration. That's how long you
Oh,
can
sorry,
read late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Casting
casting time
time
is
is
one
an
action, so 6 seconds. Yeah, so or less than that even. But
Well,
yeah.
if he's casting as a ritual, it's 10 minutes.
well,
Yeah, I'll do
so-
10. I'm saving a self. I mean, there's no panic to do that. So, and then whenever that's done, I'd like to read what's on the bottles. Maybe that'll give us a hint.
I'm still
Yep.
scouting on top of the rock.
All right, so on several of the bottles, you see healing drought and things like stone giant strength
Oh,
And-
guys.
and stuff like that. But you've seen some potions that are supposed to be like this before. These don't look quite right.
Oh.
They don't look like what they say they are on
Yeah,
the
they're
label.
counterfeit. They're from China. You know, they got lead in them.
Is that from the Undermountain? China.
Now that's an interesting thing, man. Is it
Yeah, they're counterfeit. They're
Or they poison.
Why? Why
or
would
yeah,
they-
or are they
Yeah, they're-
poison?
well, yeah, shoddy merchandise.
Was it shoddy intentional though? That's the thing. Is it?
Yeah, the guys.
Or is it like, are they smuggling like Dragonborn blood out for some
Could
crazy
be.
ritual?
See, my guess is they.
Who are they going to sell it to? The ogres?
Us.
Be like, yeah, ogres. You guys love this good healing potion.
Would my background as a folk
Okay.
hero contribute
You know, it could be that, but
to the source of these potions?
You can make a history check.
Folk hero.
I'm
Give
thinking
me
of.
some.
I'm just gonna chug and see what happens.
Oh
No,
my
don't.
God.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Rogar, on your travels, like with your clan, you know, when you guys were, nomading it around, you would occasionally run into people who tried to sell shoddy merchandise and things like that, and you always called them snake oil salesmen.
Ah,
That's what you assume this is sort of similar to.
gotcha.
Yeah, guys. This is this is
You
no
see,
good.
that
I think
was-
we just need to destroy this
He's
garbage.
taking this stuff to the
see, that was my. I was
Ogres
right,
to
right?
sell it.
Yes,
Eagles,
to the
so
ogres.
I forgot.
You know what we could do? And
Is-
I'm not the
We can
smart
sell
one
it,
here.
make money for this shit.
No. We have enough money. We could. We have Smiley. All right. We could.
What do you mean? We don't have Smiley.
Well, he's
No,
back
Smiley.
there.
What I'm saying is, we take the wagon back to Smiley. We explain to him, "Hey, this orc was taking this wagon to your city, and we think he was going to sell. These aren't the right. This isn't the good merchandise. This is shit. It's snake oil, so to speak.
Right.
We
Do
thought
it.
you should know.
See what it says.
And
Man, that works.
I think that's
I
a
like
great
Try
I
to
idea.
like
make a
that.
friend with Smiley.
I like that.
Yeah, that works with me.
Well, I guess we take the cart back to Smiley.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys
I
head
like-
back. It takes you a little while to get back, but
Now, we didn't
Smiley-
open the letter, did we?
No.
No.
No, you have not opened the letter.
So why don't we open a letter?
Do we? Can we?
Let's go ahead and go there first to Smiley. I mean,
No,
we'll
because we
open
need
it in
to
front of him. What
open
the
the
fuck, I
open
We
the
guess.
need
letter,
to
know
know
what it
what's in that
says.
letter.
The
Yeah,
letter-
we'll kill him.
Letter's something we could read on the way to Smiley. So
See,
So
I think we should wait and open it in front of him.
Why?
Well, because we're taking the stuff to him, so we'll show him that, yeah, this is what happened, and we got the stuff that we think is all bogus. And
I don't think we
here's the
want
letter.
him to see the letter.
I don't
Okay.
either.
All right, that's fine. We can
I'm
open.
just
yeah.
saying.
So I suggest Jack Coons
Yeah.
do a lock picking to try to open a letter without too much destruction.
With lock picking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is the letter have to be locked picked or? Is
I wouldn't say lockpick, but you could use your thieves' tools to try to like.
Nimble
Not-
fingers.
make it
minimal-
look like it hasn't been opened?
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And if
Okay.
you mess up, you mess up. But I'd say let's just go ahead and do it.
No,
I mean,
that works with me.
Yeah. So
Right.
roll a thieves'
Open
tool
it
check,
up.
Jack.
Come on, Nat 20.
look at that.
Oh.
Plus 9.
19. Yeah. So you take one of like the little hooks that you use to like get into like one of the locks and stuff. You just carefully slide it under the wax and you lift it up, and the wax seal itself is actually still intact. So with a little bit of heat on the back, maybe you can reapply it to the paper.
Good.
Good
Yeah.
job, Jack.
Good job, Jack.
Well,
Right,
let's look
give
at
it
the
to
letter.
Rodan.
Yeah,
Alright, so written in Orcish on the page, you see.
I can't do Orcish, right?
Right. Yeah. You Rodan would have to.
I hand it to you.
Yeah.
I
so
can speak Orcish or no. Never mind.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
speak
Never
Dwarvish.
yeah, Dwarvish and Orcish are way different. Don't
They're
let
way
Dwarven-
different. Yes.
Dorvin's
Thorvin
upset.
Okay, Rodan, it's up to you.
Calling a Spaniard a Mexican or a Mexican a
Right.
Spaniard.
Exactly.
Can't do that. Can't do that, man.
No, my
Or
mistake.
Puerto Rican. Yeah, see, when I on the East Coast, it's weird. You know, it's all Puerto Ricans, and
What?
you know, there's not many Mexicans.
What
really.
what world are you guys talking about? Let's get to the letter.
There we go.
So
Thank you, Rogar.
What's the letter say?
So,
That's
alright,
right.
So the letter, the TLDR version of this is basically that the Black Hand is trying to get to open some sort of temple in the Orcish capital, and they're trying to find an artifact that might open it. They're trying to. They're going down to. They're trying to find some people in the ogre or giant capital that could maybe even try to possibly force it open.
Oh, this is good.
I think
Who's
the
got the
black
box?
I think the black box opens it.
Ba, ba, ba.
I
Gotta be
It's
getting
over.
close. Yeah, we're getting closer.
I
Plot
have a
twist.
black box in my bag.
Have a-
So I'm confused. If we have the way to open it, wouldn't we be more of a target?
Yes,
it
that's why Tiamat's been trying to kill us this whole time.
Well, I think she should have been trying harder.
Well, she almost
Oh,
killed
we're just
people in our
badass. We're
dreams.
just simple.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
you're right about
awesome.
Yeah, you're right about that. But we still want to go to. Where do we want? Do we want to keep on our path?
I still say we go give the thing back to
Yeah.
Smiley. I think
Let's
that
do
was
this.
a good idea.
Yep, we'll do the smiley thing, but then we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do after that.
Okay, so the goal with the smiley thing is to basically give him evidence that the orcs are not their friends, and
Right.
hopefully cause an uprising
I
or
agree.
some
That's
other
right.
civil distraction that would give us, an advantage
Yeah,
getting
see,
into
I
the town.
agree. I like the Smiley idea.
But he's like a lowly fisherman. He's not going to have the political sway to.
Okay, you know.
We'll see what he says.
Okay,
Let's see what
we'll
he
see what he
says.
says.
We'll do the speed run down there, where it's.
Hey,
Yeah, so you
Smiley.
Yeah, you guys. you guys, while you guys were reading the letter and discussing this, you were traveling, and you happened back upon where Smiley was. He
And is he
is
still there?
still fishing in the same area that he was, and he notices you approach, and he's like, "Oh shite!"
Hey, Smiley.
Hey, buddy.
Smiley.
You're my buddy.
What up,
Smiley.
Smiley?
Don't be burning his foot, Balazar.
It's okay. It's okay.
So how's the fishing?
So, catch anything nice?
He kind of like nods his head over to a basket, and it's actually got quite a few fish in it now.
Right on, my man.
Cool.
Right on.
Well, we were heading to the orc capital, and we found an old orc coming this way, bringing this cart. And I kind of like point over to the wagon and say, looks like he was trying to sell some goods. Is that normal that the orcs trade with you guys?
Oh yeah, the old one-eyed motherfucker. Yeah, he always tries to come over here and sell like these shitty things that don't work.
Ah, so you're used to this.
He's been doing it for years.
Don't worry. I blow that bitch up.
You won't have to worry about him
bother you
selling
again.
anymore.
Valasar
He's
took care of
selling
that problem.
I've got some
Just like
potions.
this.
You want to buy them, Smiley?
The ugly dragonborn in the snuggy robe over there.
Say that one more again.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Stop.
see, if this is going nowhere, I say we just torch up the wagon and make a big bonfire.
So yeah, if you
Or
guys
eyeballs
already
for
knew about
fire.
this, like, did other people still buy this stuff?
Yeah, is there?
Yeah, some people did, but I mean, everybody figured out that it was shite. I mean, but you know, there's a sucker born every minute.
True.
Man.
Well,
All right.
good luck fishing.
All right, see you. Bye bye, Smiley.
I missed you already.
Smiles for miles.
Are we keeping the wagon full then?
So,
No,
No, I have
so-
another idea.
I'd say
Another
we do a
idea.
bonfire.
Last
Get
idea.
a little short rest.
We can either sneak our way into the orc city to find the temple,
Burn this shit up.
or we can set the wagon on fire and make the horses charge into the city to create a distraction.
Or we paint
Or-
you guys black, and we hide in the back,
yep,
and
I'm
you
on for
ride
that.
in
There we
Trojan
go.
horse style.
Oh,
There we go. In fact,
Because
can
the
I-
wagon
can
would
I
be
do
recognized.
trade?
We
Does
just
he go in there? Yeah.
Can
your
I
hat-
morph
you got-
one of
you
us
had
into
your-
him?
Yeah, your hat would work for an orc conversion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
you could you
we
can
put
look
you
like
up front. We
you
get
can
in the
look
back.
like that,
Yeah,
that
that'll
recently
work.
Balasar.
I don't think I should be the chatter. Someone with like charisma should
Yeah.
probably talk to people.
in one eye
Got
charisma.
This guy didn't have any charisma that you just blew away.
Yeah, but see, if
No.
I try to deceive somebody, and they see
I
through
got
my
-1 charisma. So
my
that's not
charisma.
good.
All right, well, give me that damn hat. Let's go.
Yeah.
Where's
I-
the black paint?
I've got 8 charisma.
Who's got black paint?
Well, we can like
does that for you?
I've got 20 charisma.
no, we're gonna paint you guys black.
Well, then
You
you
can mean 20 charisma.
20 charisma.
Paladins are high in charisma too.
all right, Wraith, you're better. You got
Charisma.
better armor, and so when you get tagged, that's perfect.
So,
Yeah, if he's
If I
got
add
20
my, if I add
charisma,
the, I
holy
got
shit.
23.
but you're a dragonborn. We need to paint you black.
So
Yeah, just make an intelligence check real quick.
Okay, this is a good idea.
Boy.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be good.
Are we really trying to do black dragonborn face?
All right, so as you're talking about putting somebody in blackface, you remember that you're streaming this live on Twitch, and maybe
It's
Yeah.
well, it's just
But,
paint
okay,
on their whole
actually-
body.
that was a joke. But seriously, you realize that his robes have like symbols of Bahamut in big
Oh
platinum
yeah.
things right on them.
Well, he'll just have
Those
to
will be hard
go.
to cover.
He'll have to take those off.
no, you don't.
You want me to
really
take my
don't
robe
Take
want.
those off.
Have you seen my damn snuggie?
Yes, I have. It's blue. We
See,
all
that's
look at it.
Cover up with the snuggie,
It's great.
and they won't see those things.
I am actually afraid of him not wearing a robe.
Well,
I'm just saying.
we could.
I'm not afraid of many things, but I'm afraid of what might happen.
We can hide in the thing, and we can still do,
Talking about the wagon.
Yeah, we can still disguise Hat back in as a traitor. That'll get us in the town. I mean, they know this guy. We assume he goes in and out of the town.
I still have a great. Axe.
They might know the wagon and shit, but
they'll recognize.
who's ever driving, they're gonna.
We just paint over the
say,
symbol. Paint
hey,
the wagon.
What happened to the old fucking?
No, we're gonna disguise to look just like the old guy.
You can.
I'm ready.
It's a hat.
The disguise hat.
Okay, so just the costume, not like you look like him.
Wraith
no, you look like him. Everything.
Wraith, right?
Yes.
Wraith would be the old orc.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct? And then I would be a bodyguard that he picked up on the way back or something.
If you paint yourself black, unless we all hide in the back.
I'm a fan. We just get in the back and do the Trojan horse.
Okay.
Are you a pimp now?
Balasar's apparently gonna be doing the hat.
What are you doing? What is he doing?
He's cosplaying. He's got his pimp hat and his robe on. His velvet robe.
I was wondering
what is that?
I was wondering what Monster was laughing at.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's camouflage. I thought it was like shiny gold.
I thought that's an effect you did with your webcam. That was like Photoshop.
And they're gonna ban us for that.
So what's the plan? Are we going in with one orc on the cart?
Wraith is the disguised as the dude, right?
Okay, I give him the hat.
Yep.
Give me the hat. I put it on.
You don't want this hat?
No, that doesn't really make me look orcish.
Oh man.
Am I riding alone, or are we painting?
Rogar said he was going to be a.
No. I think I'm going to go with.
Okay, we're all riding in the back. Yeah,
we're all riding in the back.
Yourself.
Okay, so he left alone. He's coming back alone. I think that's probably the best idea.
Guessing, yeah.
Yep. And
there
then
was no one else. Yeah. So of course. Yep.
And it would probably just say that they got chased off because they no longer want to buy it. Right. That's a legitimate story why you're coming back with the full wagon.
It looked like you were thinking you were running into an ambush. So
tell them they didn't have any more pizza for their orders.
Do we have like a tarp we can hide in under all these bottles?
The actual there's curtains on the wagon, so you can't really see into it.
Yeah, I'm just curious if someone's gonna poke their head in and then they'll just see 6 dudes sitting there.
They won't see me because I'm hiding.
5 dudes then.
Well, I can turn into a small bug and hide.
It might not be a bad idea for
pass without trace. Can't you cast that? Does that help? What does that do?
That makes sense.
I ran into people that looked like bandits, and maybe we can get them to leave. Some of them to leave to go get them, saying they were out there, and I was only one person, and I saw 8 of them out there at least. So I turned around and came back.
Perfect.
It's a great story.
And then they'll go.
And then they take a
and
group
they go,
and
what
go
happened
out.
to your voice? How come you sound so different?
Yeah, and then I guess
I'm
okay.
wearing
So
my hat. I sound like the guy.
That gets us in a town full of orcs. Then what do we do?
Okay.
Well, we just start asking questions. Where's your local black temple?
That's right. We go in and just start killing people.
We hide the wagon, and we sneak in.
The Dragonborns are ready.
Well, we're going to be in the gate.
Rogar's ready.
Then what we got to do is go find a quiet part of the town, and then we start.
That's the most relaxed I've ever seen.
Or we could go back. We can wait until nightfall, and while all the orcs are sleeping, and we can just kill last one of those bastards.
Oh my god!
This is an orc town.
Yeah, kill them all.
There's gonna be thousands.
Bahamut needs sacrifices. Yeah,
look at the size of the town. Thousands.
I got potions. Okay.
You don't have enough potions.
And Bahamut's tooth. I'm ready.
I say, Rodan, you ready to make third, fifth temple?
Yeah.
That's right.
We're gonna
Let's do this. I'm ready.
What is this fractions? I don't
Okay.
understand fractions.
Let's not look at necessarily
creating a
let's
good
look at
plan.
This as reconnaissance.
Yeah, monsters.
We
are
go back
going,
in,
"Oh my
say we
God."
saw bandits, or say I saw bandits, and it,
right.
and it did not look good, so I came
Pretty
back.
soon he's gonna have
And
to
then we just
blow a
roll
whistle.
No, this
roll
is part of the
through
game.
the town.
I know.
Go try to find a quiet place in town, and then we'll.
All right, load
and
it
at
up,
the
boys.
Same time, we can look around and see.
Load it up.
It might be smart to just head back out.
Wraith, make an intelligence check real quick.
Oh god. You
You
realize
know,
you're a
Tom's-
dumbass. We should not do this play.
I'm ready.
Same idea, different different words.
This is a Constitution save. Oh, wait.
It just
Intelligence.
intelligence check.
Yes.
Not a save.
Save.
I'm clicking this button right now.
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah. Yeah, can we go back to this point in case
was
quick
that
load?
with advantage?
No, it was unfortunately not with advantage. So
Oh God, I'm not too brilliant on this, I guess. Okay, somebody else come up with an idea then.
I mean, I don't think it's. I think everything's
ready.
good until we just got to come up with. I mean, what are we going to do when we get in there?
yeah,
I
I
guess
thought we were just hiding in and writing.
That's the problem.
hiding
Once
and
you're
writing.
inside,
once
and
we're
I was
inside,
thinking that he's on a wagon. He's used to going around. Just
Yeah,
Or
then we just go
quietly
to the normal
go
spot.
through, saying, "Look at this,
Pretend
look
where
at
you're
that. See
going
if we
and-
can see anything that might
Okay.
be of interest." that
I'm
might
just
help lead us."
concerned that the
Or-
guards are gonna look in here.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
I
Or
feel
I
we.
got, I got it.
Oh
I
my
got
god.
it. I got it. No, this is good. You guys are gonna like this.
Cam ready.
Okay.
We rip off the curtains of the wagon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We all hide our weapons in the cart. Wraith is an orc, and we say that he is transporting prisoners from the Ogre City
This is a
to the
classic.
Black Temple.
Yeah.
To the Black Temple.
To be like,
We're all bound.
why would we go to the Black Temple? We'd go to prison.
Yeah.
No.
Or the orc pit where they just slaughter people.
He says they were specifically wanted at the Black Temple.
By
That's
who?
what I'm saying.
For sacrifice.
By who?
Because we
By
killed
the
all-
priests
these-
of Agramar, or whatever
and-
the
and these are
Wrong
our-
game.
By the,
You know, the
Oh,
cops
no,
of
that's-
Tenragar.
yeah.
the green guys at the Black Hand.
I don't think that's a terrible idea.
Oh my god.
I love the
You know.
Dragons.
I'm gonna ride on top of this thing
Wait, I
as
gotta
like
do
a
it,
lizard.
right?
Okay, and I'm
you
just
go.
gonna hide and
Here.
watch you guys die and make an orc party.
Oh, 10. Is it a decent idea? Do they take it?
No,
Jesus.
see, I agree. It's actually
See, your idea was as good as mine, Rogar. We
All
got to
right.
come up with another one.
Rogar, the only thing that kind of strikes you about the plan is that Wraith doesn't speak Orcish.
Well, that
Hey guys! Shot in the face.
yeah, that's
But
like
can't
Clint
Rodan
Eastwood
give
there
me
in
tongues?
Germany.
I can't. I can't
Thorvin
Thorvin
can give
can.
you tongues.
Thorvin
but,
can
but it's only for a short period of time, right? It's only
It's
hour.
an hour.
Yeah,
That's enough.
That
Yeah,
should get us
that's
in.
Casts it.
That's enough to get me in the gate.
He casts it.
I kind of wish we got up there and he would have been like, hello?
What's he talking
And they
about?
would have been like, Oktar, Googlar, and you would have died.
You want to see us die? I can.
No. I'm going to be on top as a lizard, ready
So
to
are we
run at
going-
any
Are we
moment.
going covered or uncovered? What are we doing?
Tenragar is no little city.
It is not.
This is a risk either
This
way.
is
How do we wanna
going
risk
deep undercover.
it? This is it, guys. Like
I'm
we're going
deep
in.
undercover.
This is our temple area, right? This is-
We're going in. If we're gonna go in,
Wraith went so undercover he left the game.
No shit.
and that'll get us.
I was closing my map and I
he hit
closed the
that.
whole damn
He hit
thing.
some X button on the wagon over there, guys. I don't know.
The wagon just closed out on me.
just
Beware of the X button.
closed out the
Is
wagon.
the wagon not booting? Restart the wagon.
Oh my gosh, what is he doing over there? I can't get over that Balasar looks like he's
He's going Crocodile Dundee style.
I know when I was
Yeah.
looking at him, I'm
the
going.
way
"They
the
should
way
have
the
done
light's
that."
hitting his face, it looks like it's all like put there by a program. Like like it's not real.
So
You know what I'm saying?
no. So
Real.
so are we going with the sneaky and hope they don't search the cart?
Okay, man, I'm feeling left out. I don't have the headsets everywhere. See, I'm gonna.
We may have enough polymorph
My
spells.
next ones are gonna be like football.
We just need to get through the gate, so we don't have to.
If
like,
we
lay
polymorph
siege.
enough people, we can hide
Uh,
enough people on the thing, on the wagon, to get in. Even if
like
they
lizards?
look, they like if they look in there, they're just gonna see bottles.
How many? Can you polymorph everybody?
I can polymorph one person. Jack has polymorph in his ring. Balazar can polymorph somebody. I can turn myself into something. So that's 4. You're 5.
Yeah,
But
but
is-
So we
yeah, I
need.
still
Wild
think
I would have to polymorph
the
myself.
prisoner thing is a
Right.
good idea.
I mean, the prisoner thing may work unless they're like, nope, you're going in the pit of despair,
Yeah.
and they throw you right in.
And they kill me. They kill me on sight because I'm a dwarf. So
Right. There's problems
Well, we
with
can
that
see it this
logistics.
way.
Corbin, it's
We
for
would
the
know
prisoner
if it
group.
was going to work at the gate, and there we're only talking about a few guards. If it fails, our weapons we have. So if they don't buy the prisoner, or they say we can't continue on to the temple.
Yeah, we can at least
Then,
defend
then
ourselves.
we can say, then we can fight them and then run.
wait,
The other thing is, these
wait,
guards
wait,
know
wait.
this guy. He's an old orc.
doesn't
He can't-
Rodan,
Capture 7 people.
doesn't Rodan or Balasar have like
Yeah, no, that makes
Mirage or
sense.
something
Wouldn't
where they
capture
can
7
like mirror image or some spell that lets them like make it look like a scene when it's not really there to fool people? Isn't that like a thing?
I have minor illusion, but that's not what it does.
And it's small.
Look,
Give me
guys,
the
a
bottle.
cat. God, everybody attack the cat. The guard town's empty.
Okay, we go in and we do the tiny tent, and then we can be hiding.
The tiny tent.
Yeah. Or we can
I-
just try to scale the wall
Or no,
and be sneaky.
no, not with Wraith's armor.
This is true. I think the best bet is if we hide everybody as best we can.
So Thorvin, before we get in the gate, Thorvin casts tongues on Wraith. Wraith
Yep.
wears the hat. He
Yep.
tries to get us as far as he can into the city, try to figure out
find-
where the Black Temple is.
Right.
And if we have to fight, we have to fight.
Right.
Okay.
But I
How's
think
that
we all
sound?
have to be.
We'll know at the
Okay.
gate if it's
Let's
working.
go.
If it's
Like you
working, we
said.
go in. If it's not, we fight our way
All right.
out.
You
All right, guys,
only
I'm on
had
my
4
way.
people
I'm
hidden.
on my way, guys. Let's go.
Wait,
I'm ready.
get back here.
yeah. Ah,
Are
Give
we
me the
are we
hat.
hiding? Are we polymorphing?
Yeah, see,
Are we just
thought we were
sitting
just
in the
hiding
back?
in I
can
thought we were sitting in the
hide? I
back.
can probably just hide.
You're
right?
small enough you may be able to hide and cover yourself with like supplies and they can't see you.
Right.
I think
That's
I
what
think
I'm
Jack
thinking.
I
So
think
that'll
Jack and I are
save.
both small enough. Do we have
Yeah.
any kind of? Is there any kind of blankets or covers that were nearby
Right.
that we could use?
Yeah,
Well, if
I
you
can
two
hide.
think you can hide in there and not
I'm-
be
I'm
seen,
crawling in a barrel.
then we can polymorph the
I had
rest of
wine
the
in
group.
there, but I drank it also.
Okay, so in the back of the wagon, he does have like a little cot that he sleeps on,
Okay.
and Jack can easily fit underneath that cot.
Yeah,
There is like an old nasty blanket on it
So
cool.
that possibly
Like that
one,
nasty-
like one small person like Thorvin might be able to hide on.
then the rest of us need to be polymorphed and hiding on top or
Under the
under, in it somewhere as small insects.
All right, so
Yeah,
which
I'll
one of you is going to be
I'll be
polymorphed into the T-Rex?
Yeah.
That's me.
Rogar. They won't suspect a thing.
4 T-Rexes walk into a bar.
I'm just imagining like a T-Rex like sitting on top of the wagon going in and like covering his face like this. He's like got little tiny arms like that.
If they can't see me, I can't see them. So, okay. So, Balazar, you're going to polymorph yourself.
Okay.
Jack's going to polymorph Rogar into something. Are we just going to do like 4 bugs and
Yeah.
be like on the
Anything.
bottom side of the cart?
Spiders.
Spiders. We'll make a little web in the corner. We'll be super
Yeah.
sticky there.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to make small spiders, and we're all going to sit in the corner. Under the wagon, where they'll never look or see us. Okay? Jack,
What's that?
you are going to polymorph Rogar into a tiny spider.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
just,
I
you
got
just,
the ring of polymorph, so I just have to.
You just
I
say
do
you're gonna do
I
it.
Just say you're doing it. You don't have to click
okay.
it or anything. Yeah.
Right.
so you're going to do that.
I'm moving it.
I polymorph Rodan into a spider. Balazar polymorphs himself into a spider. How long do these last? These last like an hour. So we need to, you know,
That
we'll be
was the ring of
yeah, we'll
spells
be
for-
like, yeah, we're this is the plan we're gonna do
this
when we
approaching the gate.
right when we get close. So we can all ride in the back while we're getting there, because Wraith will look fine with his hat on, like that
Right.
lasts as long as his hat's on.
Okay, this was the ring of spell storing, right?
Yes.
'Cause I had one, now I got to change it.
So you still have the ring, it just doesn't have polymorph in
Yeah,
it.
I changed it to 10, so that's better.
Yeah, now we got 10 of them. Okay. And then I will wild shape into a spider. And we're all going to hide under the carts.
And so then my story is going to be that I saw a large group of what looked like
looked like an
ruffians that
ambush,
I did
yeah.
not want to deal with. It looked like an ambush, so I said it's not worth the risk.
Yep.
And I turned around and came back.
Yes, I agree. And I want to hit the save button too. Everybody's got the plan?
Everybody's got the
Hey,
plan.
So when we get in there, Jack and Thorvin, you
Now-
guys be super still and cover yourself in
looked-
that nasty...
Well,
It looked
I'm-
like a ways up to there. I suggest that we spend one night before we get there and get all rested up.
What?
Well,
But-
it's a long way. We started out at the bottom.
You can't use that story that you were scared if you stay the night.
Well,
Yeah, well,
he's
let's go.
traveling.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
fix that.
Where did
thought.
we meet him? Were we already there when we?
We weren't there.
You were probably about halfway between.
Yeah, about halfway. You know, that's got to be a couple of days at least.
Yeah, about a day.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
So-
if you think we have
all right.
time, we can rest.
All right. No, I'm
Well, we
not
could-
that badly hurt. Does anybody need a real rest, or is anybody
No.
really hurt?
No.
I'm
got-
fine. It's just spells, but
All right.
I'll
You
be
can
all
re-
right.
how about you take a nice nap in the back? Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Is it 4
Well-
hours? Will we have 4 hours of travel time?
I would say you'll to get from where Smiley is to the gates, you'll have probably a day
Okay.
and a half.
Well, then we
Okay,
should all
day and
we
a
can
half.
rest in
Yeah, while
shifts.
we're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the box to Rodan and catch my 4 hours of meditation.
Yep.
I'm gonna
catch
start
your
my.
four
I'm
hours.
gonna start my 8 hours.
Okay.
And Wraith, if you need to rest, I'll wear the hat and be.
Okay. When you wake up, I'll switch it with you.
Okay.
Who's
All right.
guarding?
Is that the clock?
That's the most animation I've seen out of you, I think.
That's right.
So you guys get your rest. You know you travel in shifts. You take your time resting. You do all of your box switching and all that good stuff. And you guys don't notice any other traffic on the road on the way. By the way, it's nobody else's. It seems like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of travel between these places.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
And you guys start to approach the gates of
Here
the
it
Orcish
is,
capital.
guys.
You see
The moment of truth.
Polymorph up, man.
Yeah. So you see
Give me the hat back, Rodan.
Yep,
You-
the hat's yours.
you see large sandstone buildings out in the distance, and you see what appears to be like little tiny huts and stuff all around the outside of the city gates. And the city gates are onyx, very spiky in their architecture.
God, I'm feeling scared already.
So
Alright.
Jack's hidden under the bed.
Yep.
Before we get too close, I'm gonna use guidance on Wraith because I know he's a little nervous. The light will not
Thank
fail
you.
you, my son.
What's good?
All
I
right.
brought a bucket for you, Wraith, so you can pee in it and safety.
As Thorvin's hiding under the blanket, I want to double check for him from the outside that it looks like a lump of. Oh yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. You definitely want to give him the tongues.
Yeah. So guidance, you can roll a d4 if you've got to make any ability checks, and then tongues, you can now talk to them.
Okay.
Oh, cool. All right.
Very good.
Yep. Good.
And
Okay.
now Thorvin,
Yeah.
he looks pretty good under his smelly blanket.
My smelly snuggie, I'm good.
Yeah. Thorvin, make a stealth check,
Perfect.
and it'll be with disadvantage because you're in plate.
Figures. All right, this is gonna go well.
Here, save.
Oh.
All right.
It
So
wouldn't have mattered either way.
We knew that was a bad idea, right?
You're as stealthy as I am.
Way to go, Thorvin.
unfortunately, you guys are already spiders. So
No, I was gonna wait. I wanted to check.
okay.
I was gonna
So-
stay there and watch him
so
and make sure he looks good.
Thorvin covers himself up with a blanket, and he like gets all bundled up and like tries to like get to like the corner of the wagon, and he's got one big old plate leg sticking out of the blanket. He
Is
just
that
doesn't even.
knee?
It is his gimp leg, and he just has no idea because he can't feel anything on it.
There's no feeling there.
It's just sticking out.
And I'm like, hey, they will probably notice this, and I arrange the smelly blankets and
Or-
like put some like
We give that to someone as their club.
what? No, he's gonna have to walk.
Yeah.
So I cover him up better, and I push some like trash because undoubtedly there's trash in
Hey,
there.
I'm also putting in this bucket all of Balasar's bad ideas that Wraith can piss on.
Thank you.
And then when he looks as best as you can hide a dwarfen plate under a blanket in the corner of a tent or a wagon,
Wagon.
Wagon.
I polymorph and join the other spiders under, or not polymorph. I do the wild shape and get under the wagon with them and wait in anticipation.
All right.
Under the wagon, or
Yeah, we're all hiding under the wagon.
Yep.
All right. So
All
you
right.
guys start
well, I'm
going.
not, am I?
You guys
No,
start
you were
going-
under the bed, just laying there. Don't move.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys start going through the huts and things that are kind of leading towards the gates, and nobody's really paying you too much mind. But you do see several orcs just kind of walking about, and some very black scaled dragonborn.
Bastards.
Are they armed?
Some of them are. Some of them aren't.
Face.
Some of them are armed to the teeth. Some of them are just,
Okay.
carrying about their business, carrying buckets of water, trying to sell things to other people, and going about their daily lives.
I'll take the water.
Shut up, Jack.
Yeah. Pipe down back there.
So you guys get up to where the gates
That was
are,
a whisper.
and the gates are closed currently, and there are about 10 guards, 5 on each side of the gate, and one of them approaches the wagon.
Yeah. Can
Okay.
you open for me?
As
We
Jack
gotta
holds
talk.
back a sneeze.
We gotta talk.
What's the problem?
That shit you sold me didn't work.
Oh.
Here, would you like another sample?
I can give you a free one.
Is it any better than the last one you gave me?
Way better.
Probably not, but it's free.
All right, I'll take it.
All right. Reach back in, get into the box, come up. It could be better.
Hey, give him
but
a
I don't
bonus
know.
one,
I don't
man.
drink them. I just sell them.
So he looks at it. He's like, "This says healing potion. I wanted the stuff that makes me better and
Yeah,
better
he-
with
Oh.
ladies."
Oh,
Yeah, he
I
wants
got that
Viagra.
too. Hang on. Get down there, reach in. Come up with a bottle of dragon whiskey.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Oh no.
With advantage.
With advantage, yes.
Yes.
And he's got charisma. Come on. Oh!
Ah,
And he's like, "All right, it better work this time. Open
you
the
got my
gates.
guarantee.
Open the gates."
Gates, cool. Got us in.
Uh,
They go and like they basically have to like turn these big
Oops,
cranks.
I farted. I hope we didn't smell it as we're going by.
Roll a stealth check.
Oh.
Check.
Oh my god.
Jack, you gotta be
Jack.
quiet.
He couldn't hold
plug
it.
in it, man.
He
Put
couldn't-
a plug in it.
It's silent.
I'm stealthy.
It's silent and not so deadly.
It's just
Well, these
wind.
are orcs. They wouldn't notice.
Yeah, they wouldn't smell much. Everything probably smells.
Yeah, I bet everything stinks. I bet I stink that bad.
Yeah, so once you get inside the gate, there are a lot less huts and a lot more of the sandstone buildings.
Uh-huh.
And
So-
does Tongues allow you to read or just
No, just
understand he's spoken?
from the
Okay,
way
so-
I read, just understand and speak.
Right. So there's a lot of signs that to you, Wraith, appear like gobbledygook.
Yeah.
You can't understand what they're saying.
Can I see them?
But
You are a
Spider.
spider.
And I've got 8 eyes.
Yeah.
So you see 8
I
of
would
them.
say that you could probably see them. They're just signs for like blacksmith.
Okay.
And like like I think there's one called like the Roots Inn Tavern, and just different places like business.
is there just a single road or are there branching roads?
Hair and nails.
There are branching roads. And at the center, down at the end of this central road that you're on, going into the gates, you see a very large palace-looking building with a black foundation, but a sandstone castle on the top.
Do I see guards at the door?
Yes.
All right. All right.
How square is the foundation?
Off by a foot.
It's about a foot off, actually.
Oh no.
I want to continue towards it, but I'm looking down side roads, looking for something that looks abandoned or less people in it. Some place where I can turn and get off, and where we could maybe group up outside, close to the gate. But I don't want to end up at the front gate.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
And while he's investigating with one of my 8 eyes, I look back. Do they lock the gate behind us?
Yes. They did close it behind you.
How tall are the walls?
Probably about 20 feet. They're pretty high.
Okay.
And are there like guards stationed periodically?
Very much so.
Yeah. So I'm looking for
if
that.
we did do a broom, can you fly over like 20 feet of a wall?
Oh
Or
yeah,
on
no
a broom?
problem.
Yeah,
A broom you can fly as high as you want to.
Okay.
It's like I guess if you hit atmosphere, there
flying
might be
in the
problems.
moon.
But,
You won't
if
make
you
it
hit
that far.
atmosphere- Yeah, if you hit atmosphere, there might be problems.
You'll pass out before you hit atmosphere.
Okay.
So you make your investigate. So you turn down a couple of side roads, and you're just being nonchalant.
Right. I'm being nonchalant. I'm just moseying with my little horse, trotting along, pulling
Yeah.
my wagon.
Yeah. And you kind of pull into like this area that would be considered like the slums of a city.
Yeah.
And you see like an old, like what appears to be like an old tavern that's been abandoned.
Ah,
That's where you park.
I pull my wagon up in front of that.
Okay.
And I
now
I
we're
tell
gonna
the others to
start a tavern.
wait, just wait until I take a look. And I get off my wagon and I go inside the tavern. Is the door open, or do I have to punch
You
it?
said it's abandoned, didn't you?
Yeah,
it
but
is
it might be
abandoned.
nailed.
It is boarded up.
Okay,
See?
I go and I'm looking around as I slide down the side. I go around the back looking for any entrance without making a lot of noise, an open window or a locked door.
That's where the spice heads are.
Uh,
And what do I see?
there is a window on the back that it's still boarded up, but the boards actually look kind of loose.
I give it a little wiggle, put it up, see if
Yeah.
I can look inside.
All right, make a perception check. Yeah, the board comes out without any much effort.
Whoa.
Natural 20. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you look around, and it looks like there has not been anyone in here for a long time. There's spider
20,
webs everywhere. There's like old furniture that's either broken or like turned up on top of tables and stuff. It looks like there hasn't been anyone in this place for a very long time.
Okay, okay.
How much
I
time's
wa-
passed?
See, what I say is
right
that-
there are some stables behind the broken down tavern
There
as well.
you go. All right. I'm taking the cart and I'm whispering to the guys once I get in here. Way in the back, we're going to put the cart and the horses into the stable and then come out and make your way into the window into the back of this tavern. It looks like a good place for us to hold up
Yep.
and make our next decision.
And you know what I say we do? You open a tavern because we got the unending bag of dragon whiskey. There is
Yeah,
no
we get in there,
overhead.
start partying, and let the whole
We just yell
world know
shots
we're in
forever.
there.
Doesn't cost.
God,
Jack,
it's,
Jack, I would
I
like
agree
this
with
idea.
Jack.
I like this idea if we weren't here.
Yes. Thank you, Rogar.
I just count dollar signs and think it's a good idea.
As Bahamut's, as one of Bahamut's servants, this place pisses me off to no
Okay.
end. And
No,
I don't
that's
want to
fine.
be here longer
That
than we
was a
have to.
joke.
No
But
shenanigans.
yeah, man,
I
Yeah,
pull the
I
wagon
know.
around and pull into
You
the
know, you
stables.
got
I
no
wanna go
cost
kill
and it's all
everyone
profit.
here.
I
You know,
get
what
off
yourself.
and I go to the back window and I crawl into the tavern and
I
start
want to
looking
kill
around
everyone here.
quietly,
Now.
very quietly. I am trying to be really quiet, even in all my plate. I am really being.
Okay,
In fact,
so
I
we're
think I
going
used
into
some
the
of
tavern?
Rodan's oils to.
Are we all
oil
going
my
in there?
joints.
Go
Lubed up
ahead,
his armor.
go ahead and make a perception, a stealth check.
Who, me?
Yeah, Raid. Since you said you were trying to be quiet,
He loosened up
Come
that armor.
on.
it would be with.
Oh!
Hey!
What?
Finally, he succeeds.
Look at
Yeah.
those dice.
He is wearing plate armor. No matter how much you lube it, it does have this advantage.
Oh,
But you
But-
didn't see anybody on the way here, and you're pretty sure nobody heard you.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'm
he-
inside
So how
the
much
old
how much
tavern.
time has passed
Since you guys first came into the gates,
Since-
we
yeah.
cast polymorph?
Right.
I'd say probably about 30 minutes at this point.
Okay.
Crawl your little spider asses into the window, man. You'll have no trouble as a spider getting.
No,
in there.
yeah, but I'm trying to think about scouting. Like, we need to find this place soon
Yes.
if we're going to continue
Well,
to use
once we
it.
all get in there, I don't see why you can't become a nice little bee and fly around and take a look-see.
Are there
think-
birds on this island?
Hey, there's going to be a bird
Albatrosses?
Well,
everywhere.
they'll eat spiders.
Make a nature
I could
check.
kill
There's no
bird.
place in the world that isn't a bird. Even in the Antarctic, they got birds. They just can't fly. But they
Right.
got birds.
What are you talking about?
what world are you guys? You and
Exactly.
Jack. You and your dickering in other realms.
What realm are you in?
You haven't seen any birds yet, Yadrsil, but you really haven't been looking for them either.
Be
so...
a sparrow.
I'm guessing
Nobody
this
sees
isn't
a
like
sparrow.
most
This
D&D.
sparrow you speak
A
of.
mean-
bird watcher sees a sparrow.
Nothing says Bahamut badassery like Sparrow. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. And you'll be able to fly around, and if anybody spots you, they'll go, "Oh, look, it's a sparrow! I haven't
Unless-
seen one of them in forever."
no orc or black dragonborn's gonna be like, "Oh, look, let's birdwatch, guys. Let's look at the, oh, look at the
Or you could
sparrows."
be a bat. I'm sure bats are around there.
That would make more sense.
That's-
Okay, be a bat.
Maybe. Or a vulture.
Okay.
But bats can't
Okay.
see. They have to
I
echolocate.
missed the whole point. What are we doing?
We are
Okay,
about to mess
bad idea.
stuff
Don't be a bat.
up.
We're trying to
Okay,
figure out where we're going, but we have a short time window on polymorph.
That was good, Yad.
and yeah, we were at a house, right? Where
We're in
he-
a
We're in
we're
a
in a
tavern.
broke down tavern, kind of near the Onyx Temple or the Onyx Foundation with a sandstone temple on it.
Okay.
But I mean, unless we have a direction, it's gonna. We're just
And
gonna.
is
Polymorph's gonna
Rodan's
fail.
tent. Rodan's tent.
Dragonborn chat.
As a spider?
You
Oh no,
can't
you're
get-
not a spider.
I have the flask. You can't get a hit of it
No, I can-
unless I say so.
And right now, Rogar is a spider.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
a-
basically, I mean, I think Wraith,
Well,
you have to tell us what to do.
Well,
because,
see, I got a really little.
I did. I said, let's get into the
all
building.
right, I'm
It's a
going in because
safe
I don't think we can
place.
even. Can we even talk to each other?
You guys can't talk. I can
What
talk.
I was telling you was we're to bringing the
So-
cart around to there. I'm letting you guys know. I'm telling you.
I'm on your
I
left
know
shoulder.
you're there, and
I'm on
I'm
his
telling
right
you,
shoulder.
I found a good place to hide.
I'm in your
going to
ear.
park this in the stable back here. Then everybody comes in through the window into the tavern.
You have a bunch of spiders on you, Ray.
That's fine. They
I'm
don't
in
bother
your-
me. I know
I'm
they're
in
friendly.
your ear.
I snuck out.
I'm like
okay.
dancing. I'm like
Don't get
TikTok
caught in the
dancing.
wax.
The Dragonborn brothers are ready.
So are you guys all going inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought we.
I guess, yeah.
I'm on
Okay.
Ray's shoulder. I go where he goes.
Okay. So is
All right.
Rodan.
And I hopped on a spider to walk in there.
Oh my
So
God.
Ray,
Yeah.
you remove a few more of the
All
the
you
bugs
spiders
off that
look
window
right.
and crawl through with the spiders on top of you.
Yep.
Jack and Thorvin, what are you guys doing?
I'm
Oh,
coming
gosh.
in.
I'm gonna peek out and make sure so there's nobody around that we can see.
Make another perception check.
Come on, Thorvin.
I'm very perceptive.
Oh.
I see nothing.
So Jack sticks his head out at the same time, and you don't see.
Yeah, I
anybody
rolled a
around.
second one for you, Thorvin. So
So tell Thorvin it's all clear.
it's clear.
We got the all clear. Okay.
All right. Get into the hole in the window.
Okay,
What?
so you guys crawl through the window.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So you guys, being kind of quiet, but knowing that there's nobody in the general vicinity.
I being a bored spider, I'm shooting webs off of Wraith and I'm swinging across the room.
Is
And
that
I'm-
on your
I'm
wrist?
Because
just-
I can do that.
Spider-Man?
Waiting for that 30
The
minutes to
base.
end.
Who has the concentration on the polymorph on Rogar?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, there's
I
an
think
opportunity here.
I think Jack does.
Jack has
Jack-
that one. Yeah.
Jack,
I'm
I'm
like-
just saying. There's an
Let
opportunity
myself
here.
down, and I'm just
So I
swinging
do a
back and forth.
Constitution save.
No, you can
Swinging.
you can drop it at any time if you wanted to. I don't think we
No,
want to.
I don't know if that's a good idea if I'm swinging through the air. All
No,
of a sudden, I go from this big to giant dragonborn swinging through the air.
Step on Jack's foot and make him lose.
So I'm
concentration.
gonna turn into. Is it daytime or nighttime?
It's
game time.
actually it's like in the afternoon.
Yeah, it'd be afternoon.
So the sun's out.
Sun is out. The gun
Let's
is
go,
out.
son.
Okay, I got my guns out. Okay, I am gonna turn into a sparrow,
Oh
That's
my
a good one.
gosh.
That's a
and
Nobody sees a
That's a
sparrow.
dumb idea.
and I'm gonna fly
Weak.
like straight up and try to get like a couple
Yeah.
100 feet in the air and see,
Nice.
get a lay of the land and figure out
Get a
if there's
lay of the
anything.
land.
Sounds good.
That's what we need.
Sounds good to me. Yep.
Okay. So
And-
you fly
And a
straight
sparrow
up.
is
uh,
definitely.
Make a perception check
people
with
see 'em, but
advantage
they-
because
you
you're
know.
a bird. I think birds have advantage on perception checks
Yeah.
that deal with sight.
Yeah,
Oh,
Natural
yeah.
20.
Don't
that
need
should
Oh,
do it.
Yeah.
I should know
So-
exactly what I'm looking for. It's for
Yeah.
All
dinner.
right.
You know what
So-
you're looking for. You just need to know where it is.
Yeah. So you see the black foundation around the temple, the palace in the middle. There is a lot of guards like around the steps of the front entrance of the palace, but curiously you don't see any around the sides or near near the back of it. You can just kind of fly around and look at stuff. And with a natural 20, you do see there is like one black dragonborn kind of like going into like what appears to be like a small hole at the back of the black foundation.
Ooh,
Wow.
secret door.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good
Nice
one.
going, Sparrow.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
you would
20.
not have seen that without the natural 20.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Nice.
That
my
is a
keen
good
eye
clue.
has really
That's right.
given us the direction we need to go. So we got to
Now,
get there.
Take a
Look
look
at
at
me,
the
son, let me
roads to
poke
get
you.
there.
So
See if they're clear. See if there's a good way to get there without being that where 7 of us can stealth.
How
along
far away
without-
is it from the tavern?
It's a good couple miles.
Mm.
So is it its own town?
Yeah, this is you're in
Yeah,
a
this-
city. You're in a
Yeah,
big
so it's a
city.
big city.
Capital
So
city,
there's a
yeah.
bunch of buildings around, and it's
Oh, yeah.
just within all the buildings.
I
yeah,
think
there are side streets and alleys and all
Streets.
sorts.
I think our best bet is to take the cart that way.
That's right. That's the best bet.
Yep.
So I'll stay as a
Of course,
bird and
we're gonna
keep.
get hassled by people. Hey, this shit didn't work for me. What the?
Just have your bag ready to give out free samples
That's right.
to everybody,
Yeah,
and
right.
and if you have to
Yeah.
give away gold, give a gold back.
Do we have enough time from polymorph to stay polymorph to get there?
Well, if we got about 25 minutes,
No.
Yeah, is that plausible via wagon?
I for a couple of miles, I would think not.
Especially like these roads were very rocky and
Yeah.
this is not a very well kept city like Allen's Ring or something like this. These are orcs who are much more over.
Why don't
I think it would be
They're
smarter
much
to
more
wait
battle
till-
minded than infrastructure.
Why don't we
Let's-
just wait until dusk?
wait until
Yep.
dark and get on our brooms.
and fly straight up and straight down.
Straight up, straight over, straight down.
I like that idea.
How do you ride a broom straight up?
You hold on real tight.
You
Hold on
hold
for dear
on.
life like this. Like
Okay,
this.
okay. No,
Haven't you
I'm-
seen that
You
movie?
sit on the top of it.
Watch Potter.
I do not recommend sitting on the top and going straight up.
I don't know what Jack does as a halfling in his free time. I don't want to know.
I think
But,
that's a good plan.
Yeah.
Well, let's okay. So I come back to the tavern
Yep.
with that information. Say maybe we should wait till night and go with the
Yeah, if we
silent
know the
broom
spot.
flying.
Yeah, I agree with that too. If we know the spot.
All right.
And I want to
Yeah,
put a
that was
polymorph
cool.
charge back
That
into the
20.
ring.
That 20 was a good.
Is there a
Is that-
full moon tonight?
The roll
full
a d20.
moon? Is that
Ooh,
what
what
you
is that?
said?
What is that going to mean?
Well, my plate shines.
So
No.
full moon, he'll be like
Great.
a
Full moon.
shining
I
light.
turned to a werebear.
You know.
We
Yeah.
can darken you.
Yeah, we're gonna
Put
have
some light
to.
on you.
We're gonna go black paint. Oh my god!
Boot polish.
Oh wait.
Did you roll
I'm
a -1?
I am going to use one of
Oh,
my
well, no.
inspiration points.
We don't know what a
What
one
is-
means though.
Oh my
Yeah, we don't know what it
God.
is. Is that a
Oh.
roll for whatever?
Well, it
Uh,
was their full moon. Maybe that means that there isn't.
There is a full moon.
What does it mean?
Yeah, what is that?
I
DM?
don't know.
You
Come
may
on,
wanna-
DM.
You may want to roll do an
Inspiration.
inspiration if you.
You don't have
I
to.
do.
Yeah.
I'm rolling an inspiration.
It is gonna be the closest, brightest moon ever.
You-
The
yeah.
sun actually doesn't set. It's Alaska.
He's like a spotlight in the sky.
There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, there's just a sliver of moon.
There we go.
And maybe some cloud cover.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just
it
curious.
Yeah, this
I
game.
mean, a
is
full
good.
moon's going to
Oh
shine
my
bright on my
Yeah, it
plate.
is.
Yeah, you
It's
would have
gonna
been like
shine
a
like my
beacon.
kid.
You would have went up.
That's
and
right.
They would have thought you were a shooting star.
Yeah,
That was-
meteors
that-
coming in. Watch out! Oh,
That was worth an inspiration point.
Well, they're going to be even more tripped out because you're going to be sitting on top of the broom with Jack.
No, Jack doesn't
Yeah.
share my broom.
Yeah, Thorvin and Jack usually share. a
yeah,
bed,
I'm
don't
on
they?
the other end. You just don't notice.
So I put polymorph back into Jack's ring.
Does that
Okay.
use a spell slot of yours?
Yes, but I think if it's
okay.
the afternoon, we'll have at least 4 hours
so
for
that
me to
means I
meditate.
can do anything, right? Any polymorph.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. See that because that was good.
Okay.
Then
All
I-
right,
Then let us sit quietly.
I'm gonna meditate in the corner. I do not have the box.
No dragon whiskey.
So I'd say you guys get another long rest while this is going on.
Yep.
Okay.
So get all your spells back.
Okay. I'm taking a nap.
All right, and you don't necessarily have to sleep to get a full rest.
Yeah.
But you guys are all like resting.
Chilling.
Break,
Rememorizing
relaxing.
spells, all that
Yeah.
kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
And it's dark outside. You look outside and there's very little moon out. And you are free to do what you will.
All right, guys.
Let's go kill.
To the
Dragon
stars we go.
All right.
I see him
Let's
twitching.
Yadrostil lead the way.
I see
Let's
him
go
twitching.
mess some people up.
Stay in nice single file.
Is it nighttime again?
This is not
Quietly.
Italy.
It's nighttime now. You guys traded off the box and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Who's carrying it now?
It would be
probably
Yadrossil
Yad.
if he passed it off to Rodan so he could
Yeah.
meditate first.
Yeah,
and then-
I have it in my thing.
All right.
Yeah, I actually should not carry the box because I have the sapphire.
True. But I can't trust
Back.
anybody else with it. You're the only person
Oh,
that
you
hasn't
trust
tried.
me with
Here,
it?
here, you can
No.
give it to me.
No.
Oh, I just meant
The last time I
Right.
had it, I fucking
when we're
stabbed
traveling.
Rodan.
Yeah.
I can swap it off.
I think you should give the box to me because I think I'm the only one with
I don't
enough
think
balls.
Thorvin's ever had a trip with the box. He could be a
No,
virgin.
he hasn't.
I don't
No.
trust Thorvin that much yet. You know, we may be good and we may be friends, but not good
Oh my-
friends.
Oh my
You just go
gosh,
find
man.
stuff to kill.
So I think I'm gonna turn back into a bird and fly out first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go around and just kill.
Are you
random
gonna
things.
let Thorvin use your broom so that he doesn't have to share? Or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can have my broom, Thorvin.
Thank you.
So you tell us when it's clear, and then we're going straight up.
Yep.
So
Well,
is the guard like worse at night, or is it a similar or less patrol?
The guard is pretty much the same. It looks like they've like switched out, and they run in shifts.
Right.
You go back to where you saw them like crawling in that hole, that one dragonborn crawling in that hole.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see the hole right now, but you don't see anyone there.
Okay. Are the guards like patrolling? Or are they kind of in a stationary? Like if we,
Make another perception check. You'll have
yeah,
advantage. 'cause
probably
you're
a
a bird.
little.
I wanna
Little of both.
see if we can't
Basically
time
standing
the sneaky in.
Ooh,
That was a good one.
It's all right.
you don't know.
You're not really sure. Like they're kind of moving erratically right now.
All right. Well, I guess.
But see, it's going to be the same thing. They're going to be, some
Oh,
will be
shit.
stationary, some will be patrolling.
Can I? I can't.
What's the?
I can't.
Shit,
I can't
Rogar?
cast a spell when I'm a bird, right?
That is correct.
Well, I come back, I unpolymorph or unwild shape, and I cast Pass Without Trace on you guys.
All right, that helps.
All right.
How does that help?
Because everybody gets +10 on stealth checks, which we're gonna need.
Except Thorvin's still going to clink, and the
Yeah.
shiny one's going to.
Thorvin and Wraith will both have disadvantage on stealth checks, but
But
the
we get a +10.
The +10 could definitely.
Yeah, the plus
Yeah.
10 definitely helps. Yeah.
Right on,
Um,
Sparrow.
Any other kind of buff spells or anything you guys want to do
Blur.
before you?
I'm blurring.
All right, you want
Blur.
to blur?
So does that blur everybody? Or
No.
That's
No,
blur
blur.
yourselves.
Yep,
Oh.
I'll blur too. Might as well.
Okay.
Blur.
How long? It only
it's a
lasts
concentration
a minute,
for 1 minute.
Yeah.
though, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess it can't hurt in case it shit hits fan.
And we're not like in the air yet or anything, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing anything yet.
While they're blurring, I'm gonna go ahead and bless myself, Wraith, and Rogar.
Okay. So, when you make an attack roll or a saving throw between now and the spell ends, you can roll an extra d4.
Before, yeah, to your attack or your saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
So-
should be stealthy then, even with all of my shiny plate.
All right.
All right.
So I turn back into a sparrow, and
Okay.
Here we
and,
go.
and I say, "Let's go," and I lead them towards the.
The
I think
hole.
we're gonna kind of just go over and go straight down on it.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, does that
So,
work? Yeah.
all right. So everybody make a stealth check.
Here
Stealth it. I'm so
roll.
stealthy.
Double natural one. Rick falls off.
Stealthy
Ooh,
as a
ooh.
motherfucker.
Wait.
Oh, good, good.
With my
Hey, look at that.
Sluggy on.
That's not
Okay.
bad so far.
So,
I think we compensate for Thorvin
Thorvin. He's not used to flying my broom.
and Wraith.
Don't worry.
Oh my
Don't worry,
god.
See,
Thorvin.
He's
that
not
12
on the
and
right
then
end.
I
4.
crit for you.
I got the bless and I got the 10, so that should put me up there, right?
okay. Well,
Please,
the
please, Montresor, please.
This is a group thing, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a group check, and you've got 2 natural 20s in it because Jack has advantage because of his cloak.
Yeah.
So
You're welcome.
You guys managed to be very quiet as you're on the way. Wraith and Thorvin start to make a little bit of noise, but Jack and Balasar fly next to them. And
I
kind
was
of
greasing his leg.
like
WD-40.
hold their plate armor.
I
in
need
place.
shut up.
Thank you,
Shut
thank
up.
you.
Yeah, and you guys
Holding all the
stealthily-
rattles together.
You guys stealthily make it to the back of the temple.
Oh
All
boy.
right, cool.
All right.
Awesome.
So is the
Land.
do we see the hole now, or is it like what do we see?
You see smooth black wall.
Oh my god.
Something's coming up.
Someone, Rodan, do your thing with your eye.
Detect magic.
Yep.
Your other eye.
All right, so you use detect magic with your eye, and you do notice that there is a magical aura in one area of the wall.
And I identify that to everybody. Say, I think that's where the door is.
Put your hand through it, Rodan.
So can we? Are we down there now, or can we just try to push on it?
Yeah, you're there. You try to push on it, and nothing happens.
I hate to do this. Give me the black box.
What?
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Oh,
Give me the black box.
okay.
I look at my bag and say, "What black box?"
Yeah, why
I only got 12 gold.
Yeah.
not?
Okay.
The black box.
Cool, gold,
Only
my
because you
blue
asked
gold
so nice. And I
So
pull out the black box and hand it to Rogar.
Take my black box.
No, I hand it to Rogar.
What?
I hand it
Alright,
to
so-
Rogar.
Yeah, Rogar, you've got the black box.
I take the black box in my hand and I put it towards the area that Rodan identified.
like
Okay.
that.
And I put pressure on the spot.
Okay, so you get close to where he pointed out, and you see an outline appear on the wall of like a little domed area, and but when you press the box on it, nothing happens.
Ah.
Huh.
Something happens though.
Can I just? I'm just gonna go up to it and put my. I'm gonna see if I can't just put my arm through it, because it might be an illusion.
Your hand touches wall.
Dang, dude.
But we see the outline of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Rogar,
Don't
make a
shoot it,
perception-
Balazar. Don't shoot it. I can see
I'm
you're
gonna
going to say
kick
shoot it.
the door down.
Wait.
No.
Everybody, make a perception check.
oh my god.
I'm about to kick this door down.
Okay, so Jack, you notice. Oh well. Okay.
Still trying to find it. Oh well.
Jack and Thorvin and Wraith all see
And
and
No.
not Rodan. Jack, Wraith, and Thorvin all kick Balastar in the balls and he dies.
Oh no!
So you guys all notice whenever he had pressed that
The
box to
box.
the back box to the wall, there were a few runes that showed up on the
Oh.
Whoa.
Can you read those,
Oh.
Rodan?
yeah, I'll cast. Well, I guess can anybody read them at this point?
they,
They're
they
like-
are in,
Balazar.
they are in Draconic.
All right,
Oh,
so
I can read them.
What does it say, Balazar?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I can read
Let me-
Draconic
let me-
too.
Let me hold the box.
No.
Yeah, he's the one with the runes.
Yeah, so Rogar, you press the box up against it again, and the runes show back up, and what they say is, "Speak open, and you shall enter."
Oh my gosh! Open.
This
In Draconic.
Yeah.
Bra.
In
is
Draconic,
Lord of
so-
the Rings.
Yeah, so you say open in Draconic, and the wall fades.
Oh,
to
too
reveal-
cool. We're in.
Yes.
We need to go
all right,
quietly.
everybody get in before shit happens.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna disturb the pond
Blow
before.
up
Everybody-
somebody.
Everybody make another stealth check.
Okay.
We still have.
We-
Nope.
Yeah, you got plus
Pass
10
Richard.
still.
Yeah.
Wanna blow
Yeah.
someone up.
Yeah.
I'm so
Hey,
quiet.
Those were good rolls.
yeah.
I want to blow someone up.
All right. So, you guys think that you're being pretty stealthy. And
Do we-
you.
Do we detect anybody at this point? I mean, where are we? We're just in the hall.
Do
Has
we
the door
hear
closed?
anything?
I need some
Uh,
detail.
Everybody make a perception check.
Perception. Come on, hit the perception. I see something.
You see a dog.
So
I
bad.
see a dog.
So
All right.
bad.
So, you find yourself in a long hallway, and it's very dark. But those of you with dark vision can see a little bit ahead, and you hear some voices speaking in Draconic down the hall.
Conveniently, both elves rolled high with our.
Yeah, and you hear a little bit of Draconic, but Rogar and Balasar, you're not really sure. You can't make out what they're saying. Wraith, you hear something about
I cast dark vision.
right. So
What did I hear?
range of 60 feet. All right, so you still can't see that far because this is a long hall.
Oh, okay.
So, but you guys just who was it?
Wraith could hear.
Yeah, and you speak Draconic, I believe, don't you, Wraith?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So you just make out a few words from this distance because they're kind of trying to talk, low. But you hear somebody say, "How are we going to open this thing?"
Oh, I'm not sure how.
Oh, I got a box. Here you go.
Step one.
So,
Alright, so-
did I hear? I heard mumbling, but in Draconic, so I didn't.
Right.
So I say, I think they're waiting to ambush us.
No, they're trying to open something, but they
That
don't
was
know
my
how.
double
Let's
agreement.
throw them through the opening and see what happens.
How many could you hear?
Let our stealthiest person creep up there and see if he can get a
All right,
number
Wraith,
for
go
us.
up there.
I look at Jack.
Yes,
Who,
look
me?
at Jack.
I'll take this.
Jack, if you do
Thorvin
well, I'll
thumps
give
his
you
leg.
5 shots.
There you go.
I'll give you 5 shots of Dragonborn whiskey if you do well.
Man, I'll go do it, man. I got no problem.
Do it, Jack. Be
Very
sneaky.
Jack.
Water.
Another stealth check. You still have the pass without trace, so you get plus 10, and you have advantage because you're cloaked.
That'll do it.
So
Yeah.
you should
39.
be able to sneak up there.
You can steal out of their pocket.
Standing in front of them.
How tall is the ceiling? How tall is the ceiling in here?
The ceiling is probably about 10 feet.
Okay. So while he's sneaking up there, I talk to Balasar and say, hey, let's do a minor illusion and create the door right in front of us so we're hidden.
Okay.
All right. So
So you guys
So
stack
we-
your illusions, kind of.
yep, we could do 5-foot cubes. So we just make it so the door. So we're in between the two doors now, basically.
Gotcha. All right, and it looks pretty convincing.
That's right.
So wait. So like, there's a door behind us and a fake door in front of us.
Yes.
Correct. So,
But so if
for
someone
people-
looked down the hall, they would just think it's the door.
They think it's the
That's
door,
pretty
right.
smart, guys.
Wow.
That is
I
very
tap my noggin and say, "You guys."
Thank God I'm just a fucking halfling, man.
well, you're gonna
I
go up
just
there and
gotta
get killed.
shoot and pick
All right.
locks and shit.
So Jack, you sneak down the hallway a little bit.
Yeah.
You see this.
Ooh.
Oh snap!
You
Got the.
Oh, we can't see anything. Oh.
Jack's the only person that can see it right now.
Oh, I'm the only one that's seeing it?
Yeah, you snuck up by
Yeah,
yourself.
yes.
We're behind 2 doors.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
jealous.
Are you coming back to tell us about it?
Well, what I see is one main guy and
Oh.
6 dudes.
Rodan
Oh,
cast illusion.
I think I've seen this movie before.
Okay, so am I supposed to do something?
You're supposed to come back and tell
You're
us.
supposed to
report.
assassinate them all. What are you doing, man?
Okay, I'm going in.
Take out
No,
your
no,
sword
no! Come back, come back.
and slit their throats. They don't know you're there.
What can you Does it look like they're messing with anything in particular?
No, they were all standing at attention. It looked like.
Hmm.
Okay, so was that just reconnaissance?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
I
You were
just going in
stealthing
to
up to
check
let
it
us
out?
know what was
And
going on.
so, Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I saw
Yeah, 6
six
guys.
dudes and a main dude.
Are they
and they're
are they
all-
talking anymore?
Make another perception check.
They weren't talking to me that I heard.
When you walked up, you heard them still talking to each other in Draconic and low voices.
Okay, see, I don't know Draconic, right?
Right.
So
Right,
I
but you
don't-
can still tell who's talking to who.
You heard.
I can't hear, I can't smell, and I
Yeah.
can't see.
There
So
was one orc. All right, the main dude that you saw was an orc, and
Okay.
he looked like he was giving orders to the other guys.
Okay.
But you're
Okay.
not, and he was speaking Draconic.
Are the other guys black dragonborn looking dudes? Jack?
You know, they were circles.
That they were Black Dragonborn. Yes.
Oh my god.
Is he a warlock?
All this shit is just circles.
The world is circles. Well, I think there's only one thing to do, boys.
Fuck them up.
And I actually think that's correct.
I agree with my brother.
Finally,
I'm ready.
Belisar is going to get his wish.
Ugh.
I'm
All
ready.
right. So, you guys
Should
get
we
your weapons ready, and are you guys going to try to sneak up or?
Yes,
I'm
let's
gonna
do a
cast
sneak
blur
attack.
now.
Flash of
Sneak up.
blur.
I'm
Sneaky
chain
sneak.
lightning as soon
Yeah,
as
no,
I
you guys need to just.
we can
Yeah,
sneak up
it
and
didn't
get a
look.
sneak
It didn't
attack.
look bad at all.
No,
but there
I
could have
can't believe
been
I'm
more.
saying this. Let's sneak in there, and then I'm gonna go ham on him.
Do you want to precast haste on your brother?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yes.
What's up?
Yeah. Bahamut Dragonborn duo dynamic destruction.
my
When I,
God.
you have a minute.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna create
You-
some chaos.
Let's go.
You have a minute now.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm in. I'm gone.
As,
I'm raged.
as soon as
I am in. I have
As soon
a
as
preemptive strike. I'm hasted.
As soon as I see the
It's
first
over.
guy, as soon as I see the first guy,
oh my god,
let's go.
Holy shit!
I am in.
so much for stealth. I shouldn't have gave him ideas.
All right.
Chain
So.
lightning.
All right. So, if that's the case, then you're well. Are you trying to sneak up and then do that, or are you just running in there and doing it?
Oh, I'm already in. I'm
We're all.
already in.
following
We're
him.
just
blazing.
rushing in.
I'm
All right.
I'm following them reluctantly now.
Yeah, we got.
Bahamut
This is no
tooth.
goodbye, Montresor.
As soon as Rogar got hasted and you could see his little feet tapping faster, I shook
That's
my
right.
head and knew that we were no longer stealthing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm missing somebody.
So I did my
Preemptive
best
strike.
to keep up with Rogar, but there's no way I could keep up with
Hasted.
him.
Oh, I kept up with.
Raged.
All right.
Preemptive advantage strike because Path of the Wolf.
All right. So,
Death to my enemies.
you approach the entrance of the Black Temple.
Oh snap!
In front of you
Ooh.
are 6 Black Hand Dragonborns and the leader of the Black Hand clan himself,
Oh.
Yeah. See this?
Oramarg Darkclaw. And
Whoa.
Oramarg Thorvin is the man who took your leg.
Oh
Ooh.
snap!
Oh.
Personal
Oh.
vengeance.
Vengeance is
Oh!
Oh, it's so good.
Man,
Well,
I just cast a freaking hold the
No, you
phone.
your lightning bolt is scorching through the air, and it stopped.
Montresor, you are a gentleman and a scholar.
All right. So, okay, okay. Sunday morning, everybody. 8 a.m. Eastern for all you people out there watching on the stream. Thank you.
I'm not gonna sleep until Sunday